So, Once Human is out, and I've got a big problem. See, I've been making videos for a long time, and I'm not sure if I've ever really explained in detail this little problem that you run into sometimes. But I'm gonna do so right now. You see, when a game is really bad, the video making part of the whole process is actually the best part. Because it means that you don't have to play that horrible game anymore, and you can edit and make funny jokes and figure out what you're going to do for music and thumbnail and all that other good stuff. But when the game is good, you start having fun. And when you're having fun, you have to stop the fun in order to do the other stuff, the editing and the thumbnail stuff. And it's not that that isn't fun, it's just not as fun. And it becomes harder to pull yourself away so you can get other things done. I had a really hard time pulling myself away to get other things done. Once Human is the psychological, horror, paranormal, sandbox MMO RPG that we reviewed the beta of a couple of times in the recent past. I'll leave links to those videos that you can go check out. It's been officially released on mobile, Steam, and it's coming to console later on this year with full crossplay and all sorts of other neat goodies, so you can be sure that you're able to play with your friends. That's nice, it's a nice touch. Unlike some of the other recent live service games, this has succeeded where they have failed in the area of the game has loads of content, things that players who intend to play the game for free, things that they can earn and customize their experience with. So no two people are going to have the exact same experience, even though the main story and the story quests play out the same way. And they have a monetization system that makes sense. So it's a free-to-play game that you don't feel bad trying to support monetarily. They took it's comparable to the Warframe monetization system, where it's like, okay, you did a good job, and I don't mind kicking you a couple of dollars because it doesn't feel like you're trying to rob me. Now, in the beta, I pretty much played it completely alone, except for the areas where I had to make with random people. But for the official release, I was actually able to put together a small group of friends, and we were able to do some stuff together. The experience was definitely better because everything is better with friends, but largely it remained unchanged. So if you don't have people to play this with, you want to play it by yourself, you can, and you'll still have a good time. It's better with friends, but it's not a requirement. Now, I mentioned earlier that no two people will have the same experience even though you're all doing the same things. That's partially because of the randomized loot system that they have. The first gun that I picked up happened to be an LMG, which put a huge smile on my face because running and gunning is my thing. What is he shooting at? Very aggressive playstyle. Chip ended up with an SMG, I want to say. Dez, I'm not sure what his first gun pickup was, but we all had completely different gear. And we all worked down our tech tree in different ways to specialize in different areas, so that when we came together that we could complement each other better, but still be able to function when we played alone. And that's something that was really easy for us to do. There is, of course, a little bit of overlap, but it all feels pretty unique from my point of view. I'd be interested to see what the others think about that. But it isn't just our skills and what we're able to craft that set us apart. There's also our armor. I'm a pretty picky person when it comes to cosmetics, so the fact that the starting equipment that you have, to me, is the best looking equipment was kind of a bummer. Thankfully, though, I've been able to upgrade it to stay competitive with the others without having to sacrifice my sense of style. But Chip walked by and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then Des walked by and something different and I was like, oh, neat. And then some of our other friends had their own completely different sets of armor that they were mixing and matching, and I was like, okay, this is good. You like to see this. There is, of course, a cosmetic cash shop. It's only cosmetics, so there's no pay-to-win nonsense. You're not buying power or anything. And there's also a season pass with a free and premium version. Honestly, there's no problem with it. Free-to-play players can earn the cosmetics that are on that battle pass. I'm sure that there are things that you only get on the premium side, but I didn't really check it too deep. As far as the environment and creature designs, they are absolutely excellent. The atmosphere of the world can be spooky, it can be kind of calming, but the monsters are absolutely horrific. They run the gamut of sleep paralysis demon to corrupted interdimensional science lab guard. Like these guys with cloaks and they're like kind of phasing through reality. It's like they're flash stepping at you and shooting at the same time. Very, very cool. People love to talk about the walking bus or the giant moving house, and I did see those, but I liked the tree boss and some of the other enemies that are a little bit more niche. All of this has been to say that I definitely recommend playing Once Human, and I think I've gone on enough about it already, so if you'll please excuse me, I have to go feed my newfound addiction. I cannot wait to get back into this game. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below, and if you want to join our guild, it is the Aristocracy on PvE 1-001. Remember, Once Human is available on Steam, mobile, and it's coming to consoles later with full crossplay. So, you know, you don't really have a reason to not at least try it. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.